Good morning. I am here with Father Brooks this morning, and we're going to talk a little bit about spring. Good morning, Father
Good
Brooks.
morning,
How are
Michelle.
you?
So nice to know
Great
you.
to have you here today.
You did a rock and weather report.
Well,
I
thank
loved
you.
the weather report.
Well, we've got some rockin' weather, so that makes it easy,
Well,
right?
spring, we're going to get into that in just a second, spring for spring break. But first, it's been a heck of a couple of weeks. We were just talking off camera, weren't we?
Yeah, you were talking about some members of the community who've passed on, and
We've had about 8, 9, 10 connected to our community in the last 3 weeks.
that is a lot.
And some core community members.
That is a big loss for the community.
Gypsum, Eagle, Edwards, Vail. And so I just wanted to say a great thank you to all of our community. I love it when our community steps up to care.
Absolutely.
And we can be a caring community. And I've seen example after example of really sacrificial service, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people at many of these services to say goodbye to some of our great pillars, young and old.
Yeah.
I've buried 94, I've buried 90 years old, to Lauren Mutter, 31 years old, and every age in between. Pastor Dan Rollwing, who I didn't have a chance to speak about here, the longest serving pastor in Eagle County, who died just recently after he retired.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, so I just want to say thank you to everybody. And now we get to have a break.
Yes, a much needed break.
Do you have family on break? Do you?
I do.
Okay.
I have lots of family all over the place on break right now.
And I wanted to put you talked about spring. I'd like to talk about break.
Let's talk about break.
Okay.
My mom is here for my break to give me a break.
Oh, how wonderful. Oh, go
It
mom.
is great.
Go mom. Yeah, fantastic. I want everybody to take a breather. After these past several weeks, they've been so intense. I want everybody to take a breather, to take some time, to catch their breath, to have some silence, to pull back a bit, turn the screens off, turn the hearts on, and simply to rest a little bit. There's an old spiritual tradition of resting, of abiding is an old Christian word, of just letting things be.
Okay.
And this is a great week. Now, I know our parents are all driving around. They're either in Mexico or Florida, wherever. But those of us that are here could really take a breather.
You know, and speaking of letting things be, in spring is I step outside every day and I look at my little front yard, which I've done nothing to. And all of a sudden I've let it be, but I have all these fresh little sprouts, all these fresh little tulips starting to come up. And
Easter.
Yes.
Easter. Oh, wait, that's not till next Wednesday. No. Easter, that's right.
So
Easter's coming.
That's, I can
Passover's
see
coming.
how you can have that new growth from
Absolutely.
letting something be.
Absolutely. And this is a good week for everybody to just slow down and take a break. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you everybody for a great community. Thank you for everything you've done for all these beautiful families. And I hope everybody takes a breath this week, Michelle.
Yes. And,
Yeah.
Speaking of Easter, if you are here just as a visitor and not a member of the church,
Yes.
What are your services coming up for Easter?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So we're just pivoting towards that now. I tell people in the Valley, Michelle, if you don't like organized religion, you're going to love our church. So all of us, 23 Christian congregations, 2 Jewish congregations in the Valley, all of us have multiple Easter services. April 21st, so we're just a little less than a month out. It's about as late as it's been in 200 years. But we're going to have a wonderful, our church will do, many churches do Easter egg hunt, Easter brunch, right after our Edwards worship, 8 and 10 o'clock at the Vail Chapel, 8 o'clock Edwards, 10 o'clock. We have a great mountaintop worship, last day on the mountain, before all the other stuff happens. We have a sunrise Easter service, 6 a.m. On the top of Eagle's Nest.
Oh, I love that.
Right up the gondola. We'd love to have everybody come. We have a great time.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here today, Father Brooks. And,
Sure.
Everyone take a moment to slow down and relax. But not Ashley. I believe she has our Watch and Win next. So I can't wait to see what's coming up with that.